Jeg håber, at I har fulgt med i min MSG-oplysning. Det er ekstremt vigtigt, at du og din familie og dem, du kender, ved om MSG. Det er lovligt i Danmark til at bruge i forarbejdet mad. Det findes i Knors produkter. Det findes i nudelpakker, i chips, i Kims chips, i taffelchips, i hot wings, i Gordon Bleu, i chicken sticks, i i alt muligt forskelligt findes det i. Det er også kendt for at blive brugt på kinesiske restauranter. Og det er jeg i gang med at undersøge, hvem der bruger det, hvem der ikke bruger det, og forhøre mig omkring. Det vil jeg komme ind på senere hen. Det er et stort emne at gå ind i, og oplyse mig selv om, og jer andre om. Men det er altså et smagsstof, eller en smagsforstærker, som der forstærker smagen. Og det kan faktisk også gøre sådan, så at dårlig mad smager godt. Og at man faktisk også godt kan spise mere, selvom man er mæt. Og gøre en fed, og der er mange ting, som det er knyttet til. Der er mange forskellige navne, som altså, det snyder rigtig meget, fordi noget af det kan godt lyde naturligt. For eksempel sådan noget som gærekstrakt, yeast extract, altså på engelsk, gærekstrakt, hydrolyseret planteprotein, eller ja, der er rigtig mange navne. MSG E-621, mononatriumglutamat, monosodiumglutamat, E-621, gelatine har også et højt indhold af glutamat. Jeg har fundet ud af, at den ligger på 9.200 milligram. Eller ja, milligram. Og gærekstrakt ligger på 3.000, cirka 4.000 milligram. Så gelatin er så meget højere, og det findes jo også i slik. Så eventuelt, jeg har for en sikkerheds skyld stoppet med at spise almindelig slik, hvilket jeg elskede indimellem. Så jeg køber gelatinfri slik nu, som er Catches. De har ikke gelatin i deres slik, for at være på den sikre side. Men det her det er så noget, som der er blevet bandet i Pakistan sidste år i 2018, mener jeg det er. Hvorfor er det så lovligt i Danmark og mange andre steder? Jeg har også kontaktet Knor. De bruger jo også MSG i mange af deres produkter. De siger så også, at nogle af deres produkter ikke indeholder MSG, men så står der gærekstrakt i stedet, som har et højt indhold af glutamat. Det er ret indviklet det her, jeg siger til jer, men jeg håber, I forstår, hvad jeg siger. Ellers må I spørge mig. Men det er altså en skjult viden, der ikke kommer ud til danskerne. Som så meget andet. Ikke kommer ud til folk. Fordi her i Danmark, der har vi ting, der er lovligt i vores fødevarer, som der er skadeligt for os. For eksempel også aspartam, som det er jo stadig lovligt, selvom det gør folk syge. Så det er et dejligt land, vi har, ikke, når det kommer til fødevarene. Jeg er så overrasket over alle de ting her, jeg finder ud af omkring MSG, hvor det er henne, og hvad det gør af ting og sager, og hvad det indeholder osv. Det er altomfattende, og det er noget, man hurtigt kan få meget af, fordi det er skjult med så mange i så mange forskellige navne. Men nu kan I se videoen her. The dangers of MSG, avoiding the MSG threat, flavor enhancers, E-600 and 201 side effects.
Well, you've been shocked at our exclusive report on an excitotoxin called monosodium glutamate, or MSG. It's an additive that makes food taste better, but you may not realize what it's doing to your body. It can lead to obesity, heart and brain damage, cancer, and damage, of course, to unborn children, to the fetuses. MSG is everywhere. So how can you avoid it at your grocery store or restaurant? Here's medical reporter Galen Tetherow with the final part of this very important series.
Keeping monosodium glutamate off the table is no easy task. Your waiter or chef rarely knows anything about hidden MSG or what ingredients have it. In the grocery, there are dozens of hidden names for MSG.
The consumer needs to tell these manufacturers, we're not going to buy your product until that's taken out, and don't disguise names because we'll find out what they are.
And Dr. Russell Blaylock says science is finding more and more problems that may be caused by MSG, even infertility.
Because the male sperm cannot get to the egg, and it decreases the number of sperm. In the female, we know the ovary is filled with glutamate receptors.
MSG stimulates those receptors so that a woman's eggs become damaged. And with basic life issues like that, is the Food and Drug Administration sounding any alarms?
The FDA has never walked into a flavoring house or into a food producer and stated, give me that flavoring, I want to test it for free glutamic acid. So it's never been tested.
Jack Samuels learned MSG caused his heart spasms years ago.
On 2 occasions, they thought I had died because they could not get a pulse.
And for his own safety, he only shops at a natural food store called Jimbo's with a specific strategy. Here are some of his secrets. Pick organic vegetables without cosmetic wax.
They wax them to look better and to fill in the crannies that are normal to growth.
A glutamate type.
They sometimes put a hydrolyzed protein into that mixture.
Buy milk which is pasteurized but not homogenized, but not this one that's ultra-pasteurized.
It brings the milk to a higher level of heat, and in so doing breaks down some of the protein, and so an individual like myself will get sick.
Terry Strauss blames MSG for the migraines he suffered for almost 15 years. He looks for those secret names at a regular grocery.
We stay away from bologna and hot dogs and all of the cheaper processed meats. This is all really safe for our family. The ranch, it might be fat-free, but it has MSG right in the ingredient list. There's a long list of ingredients, and certainly some things that could mask MSG, but in a small enough content that it doesn't trigger any kind of a reaction in our family.
So there are definite ways to keep healthy while grocery shopping. And our careful consumers say groceries shouldn't worry about losing business. Strauss says his family actually spends a little more, yet eats much healthier. So everybody wins. But what about those restaurants? Some chains like Pizza Hut list their ingredients online. Pizza Hut even has 5 food items they actually warn as having MSG, such as their wings and salad dressings. Pizza Hut is not alone. All of the major chains we investigated had items with disguised MSG. When deciding what to order, be aware that salad dressings, sauces, breaded meats, and meat toppings are common offenders. Classier restaurants are generally safer because they often cook from scratch and add real spices instead of manufactured flavor enhancers. But to be sure, you may have to talk to the chef to find out what he or she uses. So what should you do in general? Blaylock says go for the fruits and vegetables. He has a DVD on nutrition so families will know the good things that counteract MSG's effects. He also warns about aspartame, the diet sweetener, which is a related compound. Blaylock especially recommends dark green vegetables because they are high in antioxidants to diffuse MSG. They're also high in magnesium, which can actually block MSG from those glutamate receptors.
Name something that it
can actually block oxidants to... Blaylock especially recommends diet sweeteners that counteract MSG's effects. He also warns about aspartame, the diet sweetener, which is a related compound. Blaylock especially recommends the diet sweetener, which is a related compound. Warns about aspartame, the diet sweetener, which is a related compound. Blaylock especially recommends dark green vegetables because they are high in antioxidants to diffuse MSG. They're also high in magnesium, which can actually block MSG from those glutamate receptors.
Name something that it doesn't affect. Because these receptors in the spleen, they're in the liver, they're in the heart, they're in the GI tract, they're in the immune system, they're in the brain, they're in the peripheral nerve, in the vagus nerves, in the heart, and all the arteries.
For centuries, the Japanese have used a little seaweed as a flavor enhancer. It had a little glutamate, but it didn't seem to cause any problems. Then about 100 years ago, they started manufacturing it, laying the foundation for today's problems. Massive use of MSG, improper labeling, and a federal agency that refuses to have it labeled so consumers can make intelligent decisions. Reporting from San Diego, I'm Galen Tethrow, CBN News.
If you missed any of our stories on MSG, you can see them by going to our website, cbn.com. You can also download that. You can send some of it to your friends. It's shocking, Terry.
It's everywhere.
It's everywhere.
Really astonishing.
But the damage it's doing, it's you know, just to think if you're a pregnant woman and you're eating a diet high in MSG, like you want to eat Chinese and so forth, your baby is going to be tending toward being fat, but it also will not be able to do complex thinking when it gets to be 8, 9, 10 years old.
Well, the really frustrating part for the consumer, I think, is that it's couched in other terms. If it just said MSG, you'd be able to easily know where it's in there.
But, you know, I mean, Campbell's soup, I mean, that's like mother and apple pie. I mean, how American can it get? You know, Campbell's chunky.
It's good without the MSG.
Yeah, but every one of them now has got MSG. You read the labels, and it's just shocking. And Hidden Valley Ranch, it sounds so like Roy Rogers. You know, but big MSG in it. They're poisoning you with those sweet names.
Det var den info omkring MSG til jer. Det er godt, der er nogen, der så med. Det er ikke nogle små ting, jeg kommer med her. Det er alvorligt, det her. Følg mig ind på min Facebook-side. Oplysning om MSG E-621 smagsforstærker. Del videoen, når jeg lige afslutter nu her. Det bedste råd, jeg kan give, det er at lave din egen mad. Og så undgå krydderier, som indeholder MSG. Der kan du se flere krydderier inde på siden der. Facebook-siden. Hvor det er henne. Men lav din egen mad med almindelig Himalaya-salt. Altså det er bedre end almindelig salt. Og med altså enkelte krydderier, så det er ikke sådan nogle blandinger. Mange af de stærke blandinger indeholder MSG. Ha' det godt, folkens. Og jeg gør det her kærlighed til jer alle sammen. Fordi jeg vil gerne have, at I får sandheden at vide, og at I har det godt og er raske. Og det her, det er ikke noget, der gør folk raske. Det er noget, der gør folk syge.